Today, I want to discuss a project that we're working on. It is a 3-acre, what we call infill parcel. It is located in metro Atlanta near the Atlanta Hartsfield Jackson International Airport. We are going to create a mixed use, mixed income project. And what I mean by mixed use is there will be a residential component combined with a commercial component. So whenever you see a building that has businesses on the first floor and residential above it, that's considered mixed use. What we mean by mixed income is we want to combine workforce housing with market rate housing. And what workforce housing is, just think of your firefighters, your police officers, your teachers. That's workforce housing. And then market rate is whatever the market can bear, whatever the going rate is for the units. We want to mix that with workforce housing. So if you're interested in this project, stay tuned. I'm going to go through where we are with the project and outline some things that we're working on. Here's an aerial view of the parcel, and again, infill. So it's a parcel that's within an established subdivision. Think of it as a backwards L. That's the shape of the parcel. It fronts 2 streets and it's 3 acres. So we've been working on the site plan, just trying to figure out what we want to build, or what's called your unit mix. So what mix of units do we want? Do we want townhomes, duplexes? Do we want triplexes, fourplexes? Do we want an apartment building? Do we want single family homes? If we want single family homes, what size? Do we want tiny homes? Do we want what's considered like a starter home or a cottage or a bungalow? So there's a lot of decision that goes into your unit mix because you want the highest best use for the land, meaning you want to build as dense as possible or within zoning, and you want the most bang for the buck. So that was the first site plan that we came up with, which was all residential. And then we decided, well, let's look at how we can make the commercial piece fit on this parcel and back into the residential piece. So this is our attempt at the commercial piece. We have 5 buildings, 5 larger buildings, 1,000 square feet, and then some smaller cottages that would be retail cottages. But guess what? We have changed our minds again. So this is no longer the plan. So now we're back at how to combine residential with commercial and match the existing neighborhood. The houses were built in the early 70s. So we definitely don't want to stick out. That is our preference. It's not a requirement. We want to blend in with the neighborhood, but still provide modern houses and modern commercial spaces. So someone saw me struggling. I'm in a real estate developer group on Facebook. I posted my plans and asked for feedback and help. And someone was kind enough to draw this out for us and send it to me. And I really like it because we're focused on what we call pocket neighborhoods or cottage courts. And so I really like the look of this. But unbeknownst to him, this is a mixed use development. So there is a commercial component. So he's going to meet with me and redraw this to add the commercial piece and move around this residential piece. So this is where we are at the moment. We're still stuck on unit mix, but the person that drew this, he's very experienced in being a real estate developer, and he has some great ideas. And I'm willing to listen and also bring him on the team. So we'll figure out cost and all that stuff, scope of work. But I'm very excited to be meeting with him next week so that I can move on from this point, because the unit mix is what's really holding us up. What do we build and in what quantity and in what size and so forth. So learn from me as I go through this process so that you can do your own developments. If I can do it, anyone can do it. Is it stressful at times? Yes, because I do not know how to draw. I do not know how to use SketchUp, but I've been able to find some pretty good resources on Fiverr, Fiverr. If you need a recommendation to the person that drew the first site plan, I can give that to you. He was like $50. So just know that it is doable. You have to get outside of your comfort zone. You will have to ask for help. You will have to be open to other people's opinions and guidance, because if it's your first development, you don't know what you're doing. And there are only so many books you can read, so many YouTube videos you can watch. But just know that this project will get done. It might not get done as quickly as I want it to, but it will get done.